Booktube, I'm Vanessa and today I'm going to be celebrating Season 7 of Game of Thrones with a special Game of Thrones edition of the You're Not Good Enough book tag. Before we start, I have a confession to make, and that is that I actually have not watched Game of Thrones in like 2 seasons. I stopped watching after season 4 because I was just getting so tired. I'm not going to get into it because that could be a whole like 2-hour long video about why I stopped watching Game of Thrones. But there's just been so much excitement this past week and everyone is just getting so pumped about it and is getting me pumped about it even though I don't even watch anymore. And I'm actually also currently rereading the book, so that has me pretty excited about it too. And everyone else is celebrating and I just wanted to celebrate too, so I'm going to be doing the You're Not Good Enough book tag. And I saw Mark from Toast Dragon Fantasy do his Game of Thrones edition of this, and he set it up to where it was like a bracket to where at the end there was actually like a winner of the whole thing, and I really like that idea. So I'm gonna leave his video linked down below so that you can go see it, and then I'm gonna find my own winner and do my own bracket with this tag. So I've got 16 names in my wine glass here and they're gonna battle each other and knock each other out, and I guess we will see who's sitting on the Iron Throne in the end. Question number 1 is, you only have one more spot on your spelling bee team. Who would you pick to complete your spelling bee team? Alright. So I'm not gonna look because one of them is a different color because I ran out of sticky notes, but yeah, just gonna pull 2 names out. Got him. Alright, we've got Littlefinger. Probably pretty educated, I would guess. And Cersei. Okay, now that's hard. I think I am gonna go with Cersei. And actually Mark got Cersei for this question too, and he said the same thing. And it's because she was raised as a very like prestigious, noble lady. Her father definitely would have paid special attention to her education and all that. Whereas Littlefinger, he is very intelligent and very smart. I don't know so much about his like book learning education though. So Cersei it is. We're putting her back over here, and Littlefinger has been eliminated, so he's going over here. Question number 2 is, both of these characters want to kill you. Who would you kill first to have a better chance at surviving? This is gonna be fun. This is literally the Game of Thrones right now. Alright, so I've got Asha Greyjoy. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Okay, and Tyrion. Alright, so as much as I hate to kill Asha because she's like one of my all-time favorite characters, like I've even cosplayed as Asha before at a Game of Thrones convention, but yeah, I think I'm more likely to fend off an attack from Tyrion than I am from Asha because she is brutal. I don't think I could stand up against her, so I'm gonna have to kill her first. So I guess that means she's dead and Tyrion is still in the running. Question number 3 is, you're on The Bachelor or Bachelorette and you're down to these 2 characters. Which one do you give your last rose to? This is probably my favorite question. I love The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, so I'm pretty excited. The first one is Jon Snow, Ned Stark. I'm gonna have to go with Jon Snow for this one, obviously. So Ned's out and Jon Snow lives to see another round. Question number 4 is, you've been chosen for the Hunger Games. Who would be most likely to volunteer in your place? And that is, oh god, I got like 12 right now. Okay. Alright, so I've got Stannis Baratheon. Probably not. And Sam Tarly. Oh, I feel like Sam would. I really do. I know he's not like the toughest or most heroic or whatever, but I think that's in his heart to do something like that. Whereas Stannis, probably, unless he thought I was like the, what is it that him and Melisandre are so obsessed with? It's been such a long time since I read that far in the books. Or like Warlord reincarnated or whatever. If he thought I was that, he might, but I just don't see that happening. Question number 5 is, you are stranded on an island. Which character would you sacrifice to engage in cannibalism? We've got Khal Drogo. I mean, yeah, he's got some muscle mass, I'm just saying. Or Sansa. Okay, I'm not gonna eat Sansa. That's just out of the question. She's my favorite. So Sansa is surviving to see another day, and poor Khal Drogo is dead. Question number 6 is, you are the new Marvel or DC superhero with your own TV show, of course. Who is your sidekick? Marjorie Tyrell. I'm down for that. I could definitely kick it with Marjorie. Or Sandor Clegane. Oh no, I love both of these. I want them both to be my sidekicks. Oh, I really like Marjorie. That would be such a fun, like, girl power team. But then Sandor is so freaking cool. Oh, no. Okay, this was a hard choice, but I think when it comes down to it, Marjorie and I are too similar. We'd be too much on like equal ground. It wouldn't be like a sidekick relationship. We'd be like a dynamic duo. Whereas Sandor, I think in his nature is just more of a like sidekick character. He's like the bodyguard. He's like the hound. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Sandor. Question number 7 is, you are the manager of an avocado admiring company. Who would you fire for lack of communication skills? Okay. Hodor. Come on. Arya. Oh no, they're both bad. I feel like they're both bad. But I mean, come on, it's gotta be Hodor. I'm really, really sorry. So Hodor, unfortunately, is fired, and Arya Stark is moving on to the next round. Question number 8 is, you've just finished a book in... Did I say that right? No. Question number 8 is, you've just finished a book in which your favorite character dies. Who is most likely to comfort you? Alright, so these are the last two in here. I've got Daenerys or Jaime Lannister. I don't think either of them are particularly comforting people, but I feel like Dany probably has slightly more nurturing instincts than Jaime does, so I'm gonna go with Dany. Sorry, Jaime, you are out. Alright, so now I'm taking all of the winners from the first 8 rounds and putting them back in the cup. Question number 9 is, ugh, it's high school. Who is most likely to be part of the popular clique? And I've got my 2. I have got Sam and Sandor. Oh no. Sam is so nice. I feel like people should like him and make him popular, but as we've seen from the books, he probably got bullied a lot in school, I'm imagining. And Sandor, I know you maybe don't think of him as like the popular crowd, but I've actually read a fan fiction before where it was like a high school alternate universe, and Sandor was like the quarterback of the football team because he's so big and aggressive, and that makes sense to me. It really does, actually. I can see Sandor as like the big tough guy popular jock. So question 10 is, the day has arrived, you're finally a year older. Who would have the nerve to forget your birthday? We've got Arya and Sansa. Okay, it's like sister versus sister here. Okay, honestly, I actually left this in a comment on Mark's video, and that is that I'm pretty sure Sansa is the type of person that remembers every single birthday that has ever been mentioned to her because she's so courteous, and I think that's one of the things that she would consider very important for like a proper lady to remember people's birthdays, you know what I'm saying? Whereas Arya, I don't think she would really care unless you were like her close friend. So therefore, I'm gonna say that Sansa remembers my birthday. Question 11 is, you've just found an upcoming booktube star. Who would it most likely be? We've got Daenerys and Cersei. Oh, I feel like Cersei would want the audience for sure. I imagine that she does read. I don't know if Dany really reads. I know she got those books for a wedding present or whatever. I think, right? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Cersei. That just seems more likely to me, honestly. Question number 12 is sleepover time. You can only invite one person. Who do you invite? And these are the last 2 names again. And we have got Tyrion or Jon Snow. I think I'm definitely inviting Jon Snow to the sleepover. I'm sorry, but I feel like Tyrion would be fun at a sleepover because we'd like have wine and talk about a bunch of stuff. But then at the same time, like, Jon Snow, how do you not invite Jon Snow to a sleepover? You might go camping with Jon Snow, right? Because it's like out in the wilderness. He'd probably have Ghost with him. He's got the big fluffy cape. That just sounds really cozy to me. But also, still, Tyrion. Like, come on. Oh my god, I don't know who to pick for this question. It's like cozy camping trip or wine gossip session. Cozy camping trip or wine gossip session. To stay true to the question, which is about a sleepover and not like a camping trip, I'm gonna go with Tyrion, as much as it pains me. Alright, so now we've got these 4 names, and I'm putting them back in the cup for the last couple questions. Question number 13 is, bam, you're pregnant. Who is the father/mother? Cersei. Ugh. or Sandor? I don't know. I feel like I don't want to have kids with Cersei because she's so like intense about her kids, and then Sandor, he's such an alcoholic. I don't think he'd be good with kids. Oh god. Look at what happened to all of Cersei's kids though. Like, that's not good. I don't know, this also might be an unpopular opinion, but I am personally very much of the belief that Sandor is still very much capable of being a good person. He just needs some recovery from the traumas that he's been through. So I'm gonna go with Sandor for this one, as weird as that sounds. Question number 14 is, you've just written a super important text. Who would see it but not reply? Alright, we've got Sansa and Tyrion. Again, I feel like Sansa is just so much more courteous and like attentive to people's emotional needs than Tyrion is. Tyrion is kind of like, I mean, he's cool, I guess. He cares about people still. I just don't know if he cares as much as Sansa does. You know what I'm saying? So Sansa is going into the final round. And this is actually pretty fun because Sansa and Sandor are like my two favorite characters, and I really like them as like a team. So this is exciting to see them get into the final round together. Anyways, the final question for Sansa versus Sandor is, you've just woken up and it's time for breakfast. Your mom has been replaced by who? Do I want Sansa to be my mom, or do I want Sandor to be my mom? As much as I want to see Sansa on the Iron Throne, I don't think I want her to be my mom. I feel like I would rather be Sansa's mom, if you know what I mean. Or like Sansa's big sister or something. Whereas Sandor, I feel like Sandor would be a fun mom. Like I said, after he's done with his like island rehab, maybe he's gonna be super chill. Like the visual image right now is just way too good. He's like in the kitchen with an apron and like oven mitts. I don't know. Okay, I'm going with Sandor. So, dun, da, 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 Sandor is the winner of today's You're Not Good Enough book tag competition. Congratulations, Sandor. You deserve it. You're a good guy. So that was the You're Not Good Enough book tag Game of Thrones special, which again was set up this way with like the bracket and everything for Game of Thrones by Mark from Toast Dragon Fantasy. Definitely go check out his video. And I hope that you guys liked this video. I definitely have a couple more Game of Thrones videos planned out for the week. I got tagged in one, and I'm also thinking of doing a quiz to see what house I would be in. So yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything in particular you would like to see. And also let me know if you could pick one character to sit on the Iron Throne. Who would it be? I hope that I get to talk to you soon. Bye!